I come from a household where I thought diabetic socks are just the socks you wear when you become an adult. Like you hit 12 and your foot falls off and your adult foot grows in. So needless to say, I had a pretty fat family and that affected me a lot as a kid. I remember the first time I went to Dollywood, I didn't get to ride any of the rides because my dad was too big and didn't fit. So we left and we went somewhere that was way more fun. We went to the Bush's Baked Bean Factory. Hell yeah. Y'all ever been there? There's no roller coasters there. But there are a lot of conveyor belts. And if you think about it, that is kind of like a roller coaster for a bean. They have a museum you can go into, and I have never seen my dad happier than when he stepped on the scale and it converted his weight to beans. You guys, it told him he weighed 2 million beans. Do you know how many beans you gotta eat to weigh 2 million? More than 2 million. That's why I prefer going to the fair though, because the fair, they just don't care about your safety. So I remember one time we climbed up on top of this real big slide, me and my dad, right? And he weighed about 500 pounds for those of y'all who didn't do the conversions. And they give you the potato sack and they say, Godspeed. Which was exactly how fast we went. It was the only time I've ever seen anyone that worked at the fair concerned. No, dude, it's great. I miss my dad, he passed away several years ago, so a lot of times I'll be nostalgic and I'll scroll through his Facebook. And the last time I did that, I realized he shared a few more Confederate flags than I remember. Yeah. The only thing he liked more than beans was the Confederacy, I guess. I don't know. But some of them didn't make any sense, Like one of them was just the moon landing. He had replaced the American flag with the Confederate flag on the moon. What does that mean? Are you telling me if the Confederacy was still around, they'd be into space flight? Like they heard about the space race and they're like, what race? Like they looked up at the moon and saw us, what? We're going. And they get up there, they're pissed, They're like, what the hell, man? The moon's got a dark side. I don't know. Would it be so bad if the South had their own space program? Because hear me out. Then you'd have NASA and then space NASCAR. And you're never going to get more authentic moonshine, And I think it would be good for this country. I really do. I think it would solve a lot of the racial issues we have. Because think about it. If the South had their own theoretical physicist, and they're trying to explain to the Confederates how the universe works, he's like, guys, dark matter. Hell yeah, they do, son. White matter. All right, no, I'm doing that. I don't know. My mom's still alive. She's still racist. And I'll give you an example. When I was in elementary school, she got real mad that this Hispanic kid got an award that I didn't. And she was like, Jason, if he wasn't here, you would have got that award. And I was like, Mom, it was a Spanish test. And there were 3 white kids that did better than me, Like I was in Cuatro place. She goes, that's Cinco, dumbass. She's like, we go to the Mexican restaurant at least once a week. How do you not know your ACPs? I don't know, my parents had an interesting relationship. I remember I was going through their stuff and I found a copy of the Karma Sutra. You guys familiar with it? It's that book you use when you get tired of missionary. It's like a bunch of complicated sex positions, right? And the thing about that is my dad was 500 pounds. He could barely put one foot in front of the other, much less behind his head.